Modal verb or modal verb? That's a question is somebody has asked me that. Yeah, it is called modal verb. MODULE is a modal verb by in Western countries. But those are teaching like that modal verb like that. But unfortunately, it was started to be spelled as a modal verb MODAL. But in fact, the original spelling of that is no module, MODULE. That one also sounded, pronounced as model, that's what, maybe. Models, those can't be used as a verb. Actually, that's not verb. Models cannot be called, addressed as a verb because those cannot be used as verb at any situation. A model. May, can, shall, will, might, could, should, would, must, ought, only there. Already I have told. I don't know which audio video this is to you. Several videos about that, about modal verbs. Just I have given several videos to the public. May, can, shall, will, might, could, should, would, must, ought. Only this. There need is not modal because there need can be used as a verb. So this may be understood by non-persons in about verb section. There needs and it cannot be called as a modal verb. Only may, can, shall, will, might, could, should, would, must, ought. Amisar was where, do does, did this, and have, has said this, been being. Those aren't called modal verbs. That is auxiliaries or auxiliary cum verb. They have two names. The one is auxiliary cum verb, otherwise auxiliaries. That's all. But these words, just now I told it's a may, can, shall, will, might, could, should, would, must, ought to. Those are, of course, called modal verbs. Also, usage of that. You cannot use anything in a sentence without using modal. You can't express to anyone else without using modal verb. Even you can't speak even a paragraph without using modals. But if you say just I can speak in English without may, without can, without shall, without will, so how is it? How could you say that by avoiding those? That's what I'm saying. Still, many persons are. They aren't aware of the use to use might, could, should, would, must, ought to. How far is usages? How uses are there? How many? Plenty of that. We cannot express anything without using them. By using should, by using must, by using ought to, OIGHT2, by using might, could. There's a lot of difference between can and could in present tense. Although could is the past of can. Could is the past of can means actually what I'm saying is wrong here. But it's not a verb, that if it is verb only, then I would say this is the past. For example, wrote is the WROT. Wrote is the past of write. Sang, SANG, is the past of, past tense form of sing, SANG. Likewise, COULD, could is the past of a can. So I shouldn't say the word actually though. This is a model, the one is a model. It may be used in past. Also, cannot be used in past tense. But could can be used in past tense. That's the difference. But could can also be used in present tense. That is a matter. Can be used only in present tense, not in past tense. The same thing happening in others. May also. May can be used only in present tense, not in past tense. But might can be used in present tense as well in past tense. But might is the past of may. You don't say that one. You don't say might is the past of may. Because it's not a verb. Shall, should also like that. But should at any cost it's not. Even might is also not the past of may, I told that. But here should is not the past of shall. Should can be used as in present. Widely it is used in present tense. Which one? Mostly or more. But obviously, frequently, should is used only in the simple present tense. So additional present tense. Not in past tense. It cannot be used in past. The same thing would also, W-O-U-L-D, W-O-U-L-D, would. Maybe looking past of will. Somebody may be saying from outside, would is the past of will. But is it tense form? No. Now how could you say that would is the past of will? Would can also be used in past tense, that's all. Will can be used only in future tense, not any other tense. It's not used in present tense. It's not used in any other tense. Future family, future tense, future perfect, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Only in those tenses will can be used. But would can be used only in past, additional past, that is, or maybe called simple past. Must, if you ask, should is a past of shall, might is a past of may, what about must and ought to? What's the present for must? Yeah, it's nature to ask, that, while might is the past of may is the present of might, but according to you, but somebody else, you're saying, but I told you, so don't say like that. In that way, if you try to find out, what about must and ought to? Where to put the one? In which categorization will you put the one? Must, ought to be used only in present tense, showing one's duty. You must come, you must do it. Must I do it? Why must I do it? Like that we can speak must. Must is the big brother of should. Elder brother of should. Ought to is the eldest brother of should. There is some relevance among should, must, ought to. Used in simple present, additional present tense. How should I know? How must I know? No, you can't speak that. How should I know? You should come tomorrow. You must come tomorrow. You ought to come tomorrow. All expressing same meaning, but a little bit difference with each other. You should come tomorrow. Conveying this, I'm advising commonly. You must come tomorrow. This is advising. It's a little bit stronger. You ought to come tomorrow. Just advising, strongest. That's the difference. We'll meet in another video. Thank you. Time up. Just we'll meet in another video.